Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. Last episode we spoke with the mother of one of the people in not Whitechapel, in the docks, and we've also talked to the orphan beggar, homeless guy, who is apparently somewhat affiliated with that mother and then her child, somewhat. And then we went off to get close to the main quest area, but we didn't really go into it to go further with it, because we wanted to do some of the side quests at least to kind of get the idea of what's the area like. I believe the last episode we already killed some enemies, but I'm hoping they don't spawn up when I go farther away, but we'll see.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so we're gonna submit a quest to this guy. Tom Watts has his side quest we did in the last episode.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
But they're not thugs in uniform. They were... Oh, I see. I could lie to him about the looted thing. Nah, take your dumb...
Here is your booze.
Take your dumb
I hope
booze.
it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I much prefer getting the money than to worry about whatever problems it would cause, I guess. Because I'm not the one who really knows what results that would get. Anyways...
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Interesting statement.
Don't you feel threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood.
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Interesting. Why haven't you literally taught some things to that one guy, the bald guy? Strange.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time. A proud wet boot boy.
Oh, so he used to be part of the Wet Boot Boys.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful.
Oh.
Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
I don't know. I mean, I think the world is smaller than, these days where the internet is basically connecting the world. I'm also curious if that, yeah, my mouse cursor is on the screen. But I'm wondering if this tattoo is related to the Wet Boot Boys, though.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
Did you realize how sad you were? I don't think he was scared. I think he somewhat empathized with him, maybe. Like, he felt like, dude, this could be me if I was to try harder or something like that. Because some people really don't realize it until they put themselves in that perspective. Like, there's obviously, better things to do in life than just take somebody else's life. It's just like, I mean, some people might have weird thinkings that just push them into doing exactly what they wanted to do. It's just, but I think, like, when it comes to, like, violence, it's just the fact that people just have that itch to just, like, think about it and then not think about it and then think about it, and then when it actually happens, then they really truly had to think about it. And so that's when Tom was at that point where he's just like, he never thought about it. He just thinks like, okay, I know how I feel. and my feelings are getting the better of me. But then realizing when he actually got to the point where he has to play the executioner, the jury, the judge, the executioner, he realizes he's thinking it poorly. He's thinking it wrong. And that's where I think he was able to find his perspective and let go of whatever that guy was doing. I mean, it's not like the guy was doing something to go against Tom. I think he's just doing his own life. He's living his life, basically. That guy, whoever it is in the fancy restaurant.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself.
Yeah.
You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
I think he's different from you, yes. But I think that, if anything, you just didn't do the same thing that he's done. That's what I would say. Like, he didn't get the same opportunities, the same sort of, like, choices that the other guy did to get to that point of being fancy in restaurants and rich and stuff.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
Fair.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again.
Fair.
Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
I mean, I'd say you made yourself a better man. But when he said blue turtle, is it Squirtle from Pokemon? I'm sorry, that thing just made me thought Squirtle from Pokemon, blue turtle.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Blue turtle,
Perhaps I should
jeez.
shut the turquoise for a time.
Oh, maybe that's the representation of turquoise. Yeah, I see. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. The blue turquoise. I don't know. Anyways, what is my other thing I wanted to do? So there is another quest we would like to do, or I like to do, but right now it's blocked behind the fact that it's in this area that's, like, locked up, apparently, in the West Docks. And I think I need to go through the main quest in order to get through here and get to the back area that would give me the 2 side quests. But, on the other hand, I also need to go to Southwark, which I think I want to do now. I was not comfortable with doing the side quest yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do just that. Just try to go into this area and go to the Southwark, the place that we started out the game in, and try to deal with those problems down there. Because I do want to get some XP before we head forward. 910 XP is how much we got so far, it seems. So yeah, we're gonna go and head over to the Southwark for the first time in a long time. It's been what? How many episodes now? We're on our 30th almost, I think, at this point. I can't remember what number we're on. Yeah, like we're in 30s, 30th episodes. Like, yeah, I mean, it's been a long while since we last got to that first part of the episode, so it's best to try it out, I guess. Yeah, I did try to attempt to go to the Southwark because I was thinking, why not? But I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready to go back. I think that my fear is just dealing with, like, more hunters again, because the hunters were a big deal of problems when we were running away from that area. But I don't know if it's still haunting the space. But I'm also hoping that the levels are reasonable, because the levels that they were at were, like, way too, or some of the levels I've seen was way too high for some reason. And so they were really annoying me a little bit. But hopefully the levels are reasonable. I think I'm able to handle level 15s, level 17s, and stuff like that. 22 is, like, tough already, but I think the ones that I can handle is definitely, like, the werewolves, or the vampire hybrid werewolf thing. I can handle those, but I can't handle like the other fights, it seems. Like the normal monster type vampire or human types, because they get really annoying over time. Maybe not the humans, but like the priest. It's because it's really interesting though, because like it's an inverse where the werewolf vampire, easy to fight, but then the smaller vampires annoying as hell because they can they can lunge at you, and then the human enemies. The normal human enemies are pretty okay. Like they're not the worst things around. If they crowd you in numbers, that gets tough, but that's totally okay, understandable. But then when you fight the priest, however, that's annoying as hell. But I'm not getting used to the priest yet. Like I'm not used to fighting against the priest yet. But still, it's like an inverse, weirdly enough. Like the werewolf guy was not that bad. I actually had. Like, we fought him in the last episode. In the previous episode, we fought him. And it wasn't that bad. It was pretty straightforward. It just takes a bit of time just to maneuver against him or around him to just get rid of him. But I managed. And so that's why I'm just like, kind of odd to see them at, like, a difference between each other in terms of fighting. But I think it's just a matter of, like, me getting better with not just fighting, but also levels, I guess, maybe.
This is no place for you, sir.
It's kind of strange how they dictate what goes down and what doesn't. Alright, let me see how many people.
Better go home, sir.
It's only one guy? No, there's two guys, because no, there's three. Okay.
This is no... Burn it, boys!
Wait, what? I just literally, like... I just, like, stood there. Oh, yeah, I forgot I equipped the Dragon's Bane from the last episode. Oh, jeez. Alright. Dragon's Bane is really interesting, though. Oh, okay. Gotta get away. Gotta switch back to my axe. There we go. Give me your blood. Alright. Backing it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, he's dead anyways. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, this is reasonable levels right here. Like, these levels are definitely reasonable, for sure. 925 XP. Yeah, buddy. I should probably, I wonder if I can change the UIs here and there, but I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about changing the UI where I can show the XP that's, like, literally blocked by my face cam here. But it's like I can't show it any better because it's not gonna work in the menu either. Yeah, the menu is still keeping it at the top right, which is really ridiculous, but whatever. Yeah, I hate to block UI, but sometimes UIs are, like, not as important in the game, I guess, but that's why they keep it at far top right. Like, I don't really pay attention to the top right area, except for the objectives, which is below me right now, and that's easier to catch and much more important, because those are the things I'm tracking. But otherwise, it's just like, why bother thinking about the other stuff, I guess. What's through this door? Have I been through here? Guy looks dead. Looks scary as heck here. Oh, I thought this thing was locked. Guess not. Another chest. Yeah, there's a lot of lootable here. A lot of loot stuff. Oh, I see. So this is just like a way to get back up.
It's locked, all right.
It's the stuff that would help us get up to the top here, it seems. This building in general, interior-wise. Can't go through this door. Yeah, this is the door we had previously went through, I believe, to get out of here. There's this guy. There's a guy over there, I think. Yeah, there's a guy standing farther in that area. Oh, this is the... Okay. Alright, that's fair. Hideout unlocked. I'll take it. I don't need ammo at the moment. Nothing to take for ammo. And I don't think there's anything I need to craft per se, because I didn't have any new items taken up yet. Yeah, I don't want to sleep down yet. We're only at like 945, which is like barely decent for anything upgradable. It's like only one item maybe. Yeah, I wanted to get out, but it didn't let me get out for some reason. I'm gonna hop down from here so I can attack him.
There's one of them! Watch yourself!
Oh! There we go, he's dead. What do you mean fast? I didn't even do anything much. I've only just like stood around. There we go. At least I got that guy. Alright. So that's that, I guess. Some rats around. Let me actually get some blood, I guess, yeah. Heal up a little bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Is there anything over here? There is a blood trail here. Let me see the map. Yeah, we're still kind of exploring the map a little bit, so that's good, I guess. Been unlocked. Trying to understand what this area is all about. It seems like another hideout. Oh, this is the first hideout we had. Right. This is the first hideout we had in the game. Yeah, because yeah, this door was supposed to be unlocked. Why did it not let me unlock it, though? Oh. I was just landing on that spot and not thinking that it was gonna glitch eventually. His leg just started spreading apart because he was about to, like, do something else, I guess. But yeah, I remember just exploring this space and just being like, this is like something entirely different and new, maybe. Bloody Diary. I think I read through this. I'm not sure if I remembered it. Pause and read, of course. I'm not going to read through all of it. Because early on I wanted to read all of it, but then now it's like, I think it's not as important. Like, I start to grow, like, less caring about it because I think these are, like, supplementary to the world building, I guess. But yeah, the supplementary stuff is usually decent stuff that would help understand some aspect of the game, I guess. Alright, cool. Bloody Diary taken. It wasn't there when we started out this game, so it's nice to see it. Nice to see that they allowed you to revisit these spaces and, like, allow you to, like, look through the space that you've been through just to get a sense of feeling, I guess, from what you did from the beginning of the game. Alright, let's explore this area. I mean, now that I've gotten stronger, it's like, this area seems to be a lot more decent, I guess, in terms of handling.
The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Is this not the tombstone that I'm looking at right here? This looks like a tombstone to me. I don't know. So this is the thing we're looking for. Yeah, the burn down. Maybe there's a way to get in there, I guess. I'm not seeing a way in. I see a ladder, but don't think that's reasonable, I guess. That doesn't seem reasonable to me. Yeah, otherwise I don't see any ways around it, I guess. Anything over here? Shillings? Kind of silly that people are leaving behind shillings. Like, considering that everybody is, like, needing money, who would leave money around anyways? What stupidity is this? Who would leave money around like that, you know? There might be enemies nearby, so we'll have to be careful. Like these guys here. Hi! Ow. Got him. At least I got this. Oh. Oh. Get your blood again. Screw it. At least the claws like stuns, like not stuns, but like kind of like holds him back a little bit, I guess. Like it just pushes him back a little bit for me to like get a chance to fight back a little bit. Yeah, let me get some blood.
I have this thirst for blood.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's see where we could enter from here. And now that we've cleared the area off, we can finally try to examine a way into this burned down building that used to be... I mean, it's not easy though. It's really truly not easy. Because the front door is not open. And I don't think I can interact with this. Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't let me interact with anybody or anything here. So I'm just wondering what I need to do to interact with this space to either get in or to like do something about it, I guess. I mean, for sure the game is saying, hey, you know, try this or like try to get into it, I guess. But it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what to look at, really. What is this on the floor? Oh, it's a flower. We needed to just get a flower to put it on this thing. Okay, that makes
May all who
sense.
suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Alright. So now what? Talk to Dyson. Okay, so we need to talk to him when we get back to the docks. Alright, next up, let's go and try to clear up another quest here. It was the Gravediggers, yes. So we need to deal with the Gravediggers that is on this side of the map as well. They're over there on the other side of the path, so we're gonna have to figure out we're just gonna have to keep moving in a way that's gonna get us back to that area at the beginning of the game, because that's where they were at, probably. Honestly, it is a nice detour to let us go back to the beginning of the game, to kind of get us a sort of like a revisit sort of thing, to understand what we've been through for so long. I mean, I remember this area where we just ran off. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be more vampire hunters in my way, technically. Yeah, like these guys here. Hi.
Over there!
Goodbye. There we go. Get that money before we head off to this guy here. Oh wait, is that a... Oh, okay. I thought it was a priest for a second there. What the heck was that? The heck was that? Was that garlic? Like, for a second that was garlic, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, he has like a different weapon than... He has a different weapon. It's so weird. Stay down, please. Yeah, I think the guy's spraying garlic to me or something. That's so weird that they actually went and used garlic as a way to spray me off. Foundry key. Okay. I wonder where this foundry key is for, or where it's going. Alright. Let me explore this space. I actually never got to explore this space when we were running towards the area. Because we were running through it and I was just like, screw it, let's run for it. There's no way that I would want to fight everything in my way at the moment, due to the fact that the experience points wouldn't matter at that point, at that moment. Alright, let's explore the space here. I think we're getting closer to the Gravediggers, so we should be fine to find them eventually soon. Have I been upstairs before? I'm wondering about this. Checking this spot out for a little bit. Let's get upstairs. I don't think we've been up here before. Oh, this is the foundry. Oh, the foundry key to this hit.
Please, sir. Get their weapons ready. We found them.
Oh, that guy's gone. Screw off. It's so interesting to get stuck in the wall for them. They just get stuck in the wall for that reason, for no reason. Grab whatever there is here. I'm guessing that we wouldn't be able to get past this area without having to go up here, I guess, maybe? Or is this just like a area with a lot of resources, I guess? Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of resources that I've never gotten much of. Hi. Nope. He was about to do something. I don't know. Oh, it's so tight in this space. Why is this space so little? Why are you providing so little space? My God. Why would you put a guy in a space like that? I mean, I get it. It's to make it challenging, but geez, there's not a lot of room in here that I could just be like, oh, wow, I can grab whatever. Alright, what is this? New collectible, laughing at the guards. Laughing at the guards. Right here. I was wondering what that was. Okay. Pause and read this, of course. I don't know why when I press tab, it doesn't seem to go to the right thing. It just takes me to the menu and not like take me to the document itself. Pause and read it, of course. Alright, cool. I'm wondering if collecting all of this would give me like some XP, like a lot more XP, but I doubt it. Alright, this might be the Gravedigger's site thing, right? Quinine and sodium hydrochloride solution, necklace, codeine. And shillings, of course. Just 1 shilling. Ridiculous. Potassium poneglyph. Ferrous. It just gave us more, like... It just gave us more chemicals, that's all it did. That's it? It's just a resource-heavy area, I guess, maybe? I don't know why you would give me a resource-heavy area that barely gave me much that would be useful for, like, upgrades of my weapons. Like, my weapons are not that strong, unfortunately. Yeah, there's some pre-win folks here. There's a priest down there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I am not a big fan of the priest enemy type in here. Because he kind of gets annoying, really. He gets kind of a little bit annoying for me to deal with, I guess. But I guess it's a good way to, like, get some XP, I guess. To get some fighting in, I guess. Alright, what is this I'm seeing? Anything else? Oh, shillings again, as always. Yeah, I don't know why would anybody leave a bunch of shillings around, really. There's a brawler. Brawler. What's the other one? Chaplain? I think that's the priest that I was talking about. Alright, I'm gonna examine this space a little bit before we... I don't think I'm gonna fight them yet, but maybe we would want to fight them. I don't know yet. Alright. Let's see what we have over here at the bottom. Yeah, because that looks like a the priest enemy type. Yeah. Well, judging from this space, it looks like it's only 2 guys down there. It's only 2 of them down there, so it should be decent fighting. As long as there's not like 5 people in one space, I think it's fine, but like... I think the amount of encounters is what's gonna worry me usually, so... Yeah. Is there anything over here? No? Nothing? Hi!
It's not.
Ow! Got him. At least his level is not that high either, so that's fine, I guess. Oh. Oh. I can't even. Oh my god, I can't even barely see. Hate it. There we go. Give me your blood. Screw off. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. I need to get some room. There we go. I needed to create some space because I needed to. Oh. Ah. Oh. That was a close one. There we go. Give me your blood. That should be the end of him. No? There we go. That's the end of him. That looked like it was the end, and then suddenly he had to get back up. Alrighty. So that's that. Cleared out that space for sure. Is that something I missed out earlier when I was looking around to, like... No, there's nothing here. I thought there was something here that I missed out on somehow. Alright, let's move a little bit more towards the direction of where the grave diggers are. These grave people are like so far off. I don't know why it takes this long to get to them. But it's what it is, I guess. Alright. Which direction are we on? So we need to go to the right, which is right here, I believe. It might force me into a detour, maybe, if we're not careful. Locked up. That's probably where we were at the beginning of the game, I think. Yeah, this is like where we ran off from the beginning of the game. It's a lot of like familiar spaces, but really hard to know if it's... if I can remember exactly where play by play I was at in this whole game. Alright, so this is like the bottom of the riverbank, or the dried up riverbank here. Yeah, it was like probably a river before, but now it's dried up and everything. Okay, we need to head up from the side over here on the left. If there is a staircase up here on the left. Nope. Oh, there it is.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory.
Of course.
My poor Mary.
There's a lot of dead bodies around here. Alright. Not sure what to expect around here. But we are out of time, though. So let me grab these last things. And then probably call it a day for now. Alright, cool. Call it a day for here, for now. In the next episode, let's go ahead and explore this area. Pick up whatever we need to pick up for the grave robbers, grave diggers, that the wet boot boys are looking for. So we'll go and grab whatever we can from this area, and then get the things we need, and then return it to return the 2 quest items, or 2 quest stuff to the 2 people who asked me for the stuff in 3-4 episodes ago, I guess. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll finish those side quests, and then we'll go back to the main quest, and then progress the main quest to get to the last 2 side quests that is in the area of the docks. I mean, I want to do as much of the side quests because I want to understand the world in a way, or some of these characters at least. I mean, of course, incentivization is that these people will eventually give you XP anyways if you do their quests, so it's better off to just do those quests and get as much XP as I can, because I'm not embracing any of them, so it's going to be harder for me to get proper XP. So the incentive is there to just get me like the XP I need from doing their work, I guess, because I get to explore who they are as characters. Unfortunately, I embraced Clay Cox, so that was a big no-no for me, I feel like, but it's just like I didn't know Embrace was to kill them. I thought embracing them was just to partially get some of the blood if you wanted, you get a choice kind of embracing thing, because I remember Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, I embraced a lot of folks, but there was like a draining meter that you can stop at and how much you can drain for the blood, and I thought the mechanics was like that when I was playing it at that point, but I never think to know if the game would actually say, hey, You know, embracing means killing. They didn't warn me about that. They just said embrace the character or spare them. And I'm just like, embrace in another game kind of felt different from embracing in Vampyr. So, I mean, I had a different experience in general. So it's like a little bit harder for me to understand the terminology up front until I played through it. And unfortunately, I couldn't resave or go back on the save because I already spent a lot of time in the game, so it's might as well just keep to my decision, which is a good and a bad thing because you can't save scum, you can't go back to see what decisions would have made different, but it's good because it forces you to say, hey, I admit that I'm gonna have to stick with this road, gonna have to replay this game all over again. But I'll talk more about that at the end of the game, of course, when we get there, about how I feel about this kind of mechanic, because I think that this mechanic has a double-edged sword in general. So, or I might talk about a little bit more here and there, but it's just like it's a double-edged sword in general. That's all I would say. But anyways, other than that, this is it for this episode. Roz out.